Good afternoon and welcome to this Ghost Hunter Jase presentation. Many apologies first of all for the fact that I have not been putting any videos up. I've had a few health issues that I've had to try and work through, including arthritis in my left foot, which is certainly slowing me down, and you may have noticed from time to time some of my videoing, especially over the last couple of years, has been quite jerky, and it's as a result of me getting arthritis. But anyway, I was inspired by Luke's recent video where he came to Location X. I decided to come along, and now I'm actually inside Location X. The last few times I've been here, certainly by myself, there's certainly been some kind of strange activity going on, so I thought I would come here, spend a couple of hours here and just see if I can capture any of that stuff that was going on as before. Anyone knows, I love this place. I've been coming here for years, and it's certainly got its own kind of personality, I think would be the right word to say. It just feels like it's haunted in here, not in a horrible way, but the activity you get in here, it does seem to increase. And certainly I haven't spent a lot of time in here alone, but I'm going to do that today and see if I can get some kind of interaction going. I'm not going to be doing too much walking around, as I've said, due to issues that I've now got. Hopefully the camera will remain still, or at least less wobbly. So let's push on now and see if we can get anything to happen. That's an interesting noise straight away. There's a noise on the other side that sounded like something being rattled. Let's just walk through and have a look. If there is anybody with me now inside this church and you'd like to come forward and talk to me or make something happen, can you do that now? Show you're here. Okay, so this is the area before where we kept hearing the clicking sounds. I'm just wondering, right on cue there was a clicking sound. I'm hoping somebody heard that. I'm hoping the camera picked up on that. As I said before, there is nobody here with me. There is no one outside. There's no reason to be hearing a clicking sound like that. Can you do that again? I'm just going to sit here in this end pew. If there's somebody here with me, can you show yourself? Can you put yourself in front of this camera for me? A lot of the time ghost hunting is just about sitting and waiting. going to go and get a device. Okay, so I've got the jewel meter with me. Device. It lights up normally if there's something happening. It tends to get to about 40 and it will all go, set itself off. I'm just going to leave this here. It's recording at the same time. It is brilliant. If there's someone here with me, can you come forward and interact with this device? Come forward, please. Make the device go off if you can. Make the numbers on the bottom raise up. If you can get it to 40, it will light up. Can you do that for me? Thank you. Can you go away from the device? Can you come back towards the device again to show you're here? Come towards me if you can. Put this device back on, turn it on, show that you're here. Come forward and talk to me. Come on. I'm not here, I don't mean you any harm. I just want you to come and communicate. You can do it through this device, you just need to make it bleep like you just did. If you get closer to it, you will set it off. Can you do that for me? I know it's taken up a lot of your energy to do this, but if you can do it once more, that'll be absolutely brilliant. Just come forward, just get close to it. Okay, I'm going to leave that device recording. I'm going to go and get another meter and see if I can get some kind of interaction going. If I could leave them in different places here, maybe I might be able to get some kind of interaction going between all of them, which would be great. Yes, there we go. Brilliant. So, can you come forward and talk to me? Show that you're here. So the gauge meter is ticking, you've got the dual meter, and you've got the K2 meter there, all sort of focusing on different areas within the spectrum of magnetism and light. So I was talking to you earlier and you tried, there was certainly a beep as if you were here and were trying to make the effort to communicate. Can you do that again? Any one of these devices will show that you're here. One of them shows lights, the other one will buzz, and the other one at the back will make like a squeaking sound. All you need to do is get close to them for me. Thank you, that's brilliant. Thank you again. Wow, thank you, that's thank you for doing that. That was absolutely brilliant. Another device I wanted to try while I was here is this device, which is a... Okay. I wanted to try another brief experiment. The device I've got here actually is what basically you would class as ITC. So what's happening is there is a loop that's going between this camera and this device, TV, which is tuned to run, just keep running basically on a cycle. I'm just going to speed it up. The idea being that if there is something here, it may potentially be able to communicate with me by showing itself. So I'm just going to try this for a couple of minutes. I just want to see if this is actually viable, whether it will work. So we've got a little antenna in the side. Hold on. Okay. Somebody here with me? Would you like to show yourself? What I'm going to have to do is, after I've run this through on a few cycles, is basically to slow these up and see if anything can actually physically show itself on here, which will mean splitting it into sections, which is part of my editing. So, is there somebody here with me? Could you come and show yourself? Show me what you look like. If there's more than one of you, can all of you actually show yourselves on this device? I'll try and do a different sweep now. Other direction. Somebody here? Can you show yourself? I know it's a lot to ask, and I know you might not understand this technology, but if you are pure energy, you may be able to interact with exactly what's going on here with this tiny little TV screen. You can use the energy to show yourself. Might be a lot to ask, but I'm going to try this a few times. I'm going to come here a few times and see if the more that I try and do this, the more chance there is of it actually showing something. If there are any entities here, anything that can take a form that could show itself via this screen, then please do so. Well, the wind's getting up a bit outside. Well, it's been an interesting visit here. Been here for a couple of hours, and there seems to have been very little sort of interaction going on around the other side of the church. And of course, we've got to try out the new ITC device and see if I can, get anything at all on that. It's going to be interesting experimenting with that with the next few months coming up, just to see if that will work potentially for me as Ghost Hunter Jase, or whether it's part of Dark Unknown. So, shout out to Hannah. Hope you're doing well out there. Shout out to Luke. Hope it's going well, and your team, of course. And I'll see you guys in the next investigation.